Hi everyone, today's video is all about using the Spellbinders Glimmer hot foil system together with the new Sizzix Big Shot switch. Let me just move my machine down a little bit so you can see it a bit better. It's hard to get everything on camera. If you're used to using the Glimmer already with your standard size Big Shot, then really there isn't particularly any difference with using it with the switch, because the plates and platforms for the switch are the same depth as the standard size Big Shot. So if you are already used to using it with the Big Shot, you probably don't need to do anything different. But I know I've seen a lot of people asking about whether you can use this with the switch, so I thought I'd do a quick demo. This will only be a short video. I'll literally just foil one thing just to show you how I do it. And I did already do a video on doing it with my standard size Big Shot, and that's a bit more of an in-depth video, and that shows how to foil with dies and things like that. So if you want a bit more of an in-depth look at how to use the Glimmer system, check my other video. But for this one, I'm just going to foil one thing just to show you what plates and platforms I use to put it through the switch. So I've got my Glimmer foil system. I've popped my plates in and you can see it's already heated up. It says platform ready. I've got a die, or a hot plate I should say, it's not a die, is it? I've got this foil plate called Twinkle Lights. This is a Spellbinders one. I've had this one quite a while actually. And I'm just going to pop that on there and that's going to warm up. So my platform's ready. Let's cut some foil. I've got some rose gold foil here. So we'll just take a piece of this, probably about that much, and trim that. And then I'll just grab some cardstock. I'm going to use Sizzix cardstock for this. Let's go with a nice navy because I think that will look nice with the rose gold. Now Sizzix cardstock's textured on one side and smooth on the other. I'm going to use the smooth side because obviously the foil won't stick so flatly on a texture, so I'm going to put this smooth side down. So once your platform's ready, you can pop your foil on over your hot plate and it kind of sticks to it, and then I'm going to place this smooth side down on top. Then I'm going to press the timer. Let's just shift that along, and you need to wait for that to stop flashing. As soon as it does, then we're ready to go. So while we're waiting for that, I'll just tell you what plates you get with the Spellbinders system. So it comes with it's called a spacer pad and a thin shim. If you read the instructions, it tells you that the combination that you need for a Big Shot is just the clear one, I think. I always use both. I find, or I have found with my standard size Big Shot, if I don't use both, it's not quite enough pressure to push the foil nicely in. So I'm going to do the same with the switch as I do for my standard, and that's to use both. So we're just waiting for that to stop flashing. And I'm just going to place those on top so they're ready to go. And I think the key really to this, particularly, there we go, we've stopped flashing so I can pull this out. I think the key to using the switch is just that because the motor pulls it through, you do need to be quite careful that your hot foil plate doesn't move as you feed it in. I think you've got a bit more control with a manual machine. So make sure that you're holding sort of the plates in place as you feed it in. There we go. And then the machine will take it through. You don't need to run it back, just once through will be enough. So I'll just grab that out the other side. And then we'll see how that's worked. There we go. So, oh perfect, look at that. So I will keep my waste because I'm going to buy one of those. You can get a solid plate that enables you to then foil with your waste bits. But you can see that has foiled pretty perfectly. There's a little bit of over foiling just at the edge, but that's pretty normal, and I'll just use a Tombow eraser to get that off. That is really nicely foiled, I think. So hopefully that's been useful to you. So if you're using it with the switch, my suggestion is use both of the plates that come with it. If you're using thicker cardstock than this is 216 GSM, which I think is £80. If you're using thicker card, then obviously you might want to lose the thin shim. You probably only need this, but for the most part I tend to use Sizzix cardstock for my card fronts, so generally I'm using that. But yeah, if you were using like £110 or 300 GSM card, like a thick card base, then I would suggest lose the shim. So hopefully that's given you a quick overview. As I say, I do have a more detailed video already on my YouTube. Have a look for that, and that's with using it with the standard Big Shot. But as I say, the Switch and the Big Shot is the same platforms really, so very, very simple to use. And I think the Spellbinders system in particular does work really well with the Big Shot. I haven't tried the other foil systems, I have to say, but I've been really happy with using the Glimmer with it. So I hope that video's of use to you if you're one of those people that's been wondering how to use a foil system with the new Switch. So hopefully that video's been useful to you, particularly if you are new to foiling and maybe a new Switch owner. Please like my video and consider subscribing if you did enjoy this video, and have a look through. I've got lots of videos on lots of different techniques and how to use all the different Sizzix machines as well. So hopefully there'll be something there that will be of interest to you, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching again. Bye.